Fellow Biafrans, I greet you this moment without taking much of your time. I want to update your mind on what is going on and what is going to happen very soon and how to go about it to be successful. Did you want to succeed? It might not be only in freedom fighting for Biafra nation. It might be in your business. It might be in your educational career. It may be in your other careers in life. So if you want to succeed, you must join with the successful people. All right. You must, connect with those who are successful. So if you follow failures, you are not going anywhere, you are not heading anywhere, and you cannot be amount to anything in life. So what I'm telling you now should be very, very serious and paramount in your heart. You see, your perspectives determines your performance. When I say your perspective determines your performance, so which means what you are thinking determines the direction you are going, determines what you are doing. So I want to quickly say whoever that is listening to me this moment should understand that this madam called Ngozi Orabueze should be allowed for the anointing of liberation that God have poured upon her, for her to release it. And I believe that the way she is going, there's a glittering light and there will be a victory at the end of the whole issue. So let those who are fighting her stop and let she have a focus and direction on the directives that the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in exile have given to her to work with. And I believe that by allowing her to work with that directive is going to help Biafra Freedom Nation. So, as I'm talking with you now, she is not a lazy type, and she is not the type that is waiting for already made. She wants to make improvement. She wants to impact positively on the life of Biafrans. And let me quickly tell you, Biafrans, something. You might believe or feel like she is not a man, and for this reason, she cannot perform or she cannot do anything. I am telling you that in many occasions, I know and I have seen a woman become a leader, and he does well, she does well, more than the men. So for this reason, she is a human being created in the image of God, have God's similitude, the thinking of God, knowing good and evil, and distinguishing the left from the right, and being educated as well worldwide to the extent of being a medical doctor. I know if it does not take you much time, it will take you 7 years. 7 years to become a medical doctor. You must read for 7 years before you will qualify a medical doctor. So I know what I'm saying, based that it is my line. So I read for 14 good years, and what prolonged my own education to that extent is that I read how to produce medicine, and at the same time, I read epidemiology. So, as epidemiologist, I know what I'm saying. So, let us allow her to invest her God-given wisdom on Biafra liberation. It is going to go a long way. Let us not, because of money, because of one thing or the other you feel in your heart, and distract her attention. And I must advise her to stay focused, to not to shake, neither left nor right, and not jittery. Every despair should disappear out of her mind. She shouldn't be despaired of anything, because God that created heaven and earth is with her and is watching over her soul, spirit, and body. Nobody created by God that will kill her, because she herself, God created her and sent her on this assignment, though she never knew that it was going to be so, that she will become deputy prime minister. It is possible for her to become the prime minister of Biafra Republic. It is possible for her to become the president of Biafra Republic. So let's not allow the distractors to distract her. By every means, she merited it. She is qualified, anyhow you look at it. So what I'm saying this moment should be clear to whosoever that is listening to me. So she have determined to take the bull by the horn, to make sure that the lives of Biafrans and their properties are safe, and at the same time to get them liberated completely out of Nigeria, because Nigeria very soon shall be destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah. I want to believe that if God wants to position you, or God wants to honor you, it's not going to come the time you expected it. It's not going to come the time you feel comfortable to become that thing that God have designated you to be. It is going to come the time you will not expect, because Ngozi Orabueze didn't expect her becoming the deputy the prime minister of Biafra Republic as of now. So, but God does these things the way it pleases him, and the way it will give him glory. Don't forget, he said he will harden the heart of Pharaoh and glorify himself. And don't forget that Joseph never knew in the prison that he was going to be a prime minister in the land of Egypt, to the extent of ruling and reigning over those who sold him and give evil report of him, that carnivorous animals have devoured him in the bush. Meanwhile, all is lie. So what I'm saying this very moment must be very clear to those who are listening to me, that this life we are living is not the way you desire, it's the way God designed it. So now she should understand that the lives of over 80 million Biafrans, according to them, are now committed into her hands. And she should not by any means jeopardize the lives of 80 million Biafrans. God will hold her accountable. But I pray for her for God-given wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to invest her wisdom and the strength God has given to her on this great project of Biafra freedom. And that will be a wonderful impact. And we have started feeling the presence of her impartations on Biafra people, on Biafrans, such as now she's coming up linking herself and Biafrans with people who are already successful. And that was what I said. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger Republic are successful. They are on their own today. No more terrorists ravaging and pervading the land of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. No more terrorists. So she have joined this wonderful people in order to free Biafrans and Biafra land of terrorism. She joined them. I'm telling you, she have linked with them to make sure that there is no terrorist or bandit or criminal, kidnappers and rapists in Biafra land. So you, from your own end, wherever you are listening to me, I want you to will out your own best of wisdom, because everyone that God created, he has given a great gift.